Keepers of the Flame Pisces freaking episode. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do a short about like the little whatchamacallit I'm doing. I'm doing a tarot card reading for each one of the signs that has their Psyche asteroid in that sign. So we're gonna do a little contest. We are going to the order of however many videos or how many likes per each sign. That's the order I'm going to go. So you have from now until, let's go the 12th. From now until the 12th to like these videos to see who gets to be the first ones going in the Psyche version of my Tarot Keepers of the Flame channel. Let's do that. I'll put that out in a short, hopefully here shortly. So, I am like Easter egging you. So, as above, so below. Yeah. So, other than that, my day's been pretty good. Hope yours went well. Hope it was very productive, encouraging. Today, I think we're going to do like a keeping with the theme of the Day of the Dead, an ancestral message from the universe. Something that you might have left behind or something you didn't know, maybe in your subconscious, that the ancestors would like to convey to you. What is in your DNA structure that needs to come out and be highlighted or healed, whatever. So I am using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Not quite traditional, but not quite untraditional either. So, it's one of my favorite decks. I don't use it so often because if you draw one of the major arcana, you gotta read a novel. But it's beautiful. It's helped me greatly on my journey. So, we've got 2 cards here. We have the 4 of Fire, otherwise known as the 4 of Wands. So the triangle is going to be the symbol of fire. The V with the I in front of it is 4, because the V is 5, and if you put a 1 in front of it, and this is backwards, see on YouTube. I don't know why they do this. I'm so sorry. So, if you flip it around, that's not going to work either. It's okay. So, it's actually a V with a 1 in front of it, which is 4. But this is, typically the 4 of Wands look like a celebration. This looks like halt, darling. He's either halting or hailing. And he's being protected by the light and the dark forces. Interesting little bush. I cannot tell what that plant is. Maybe it's a straw flower. Possibly a straw flower. Definitely not a dandelion or a sunflower. Straw flowers. Hardy little fellas. And they will bloom all the way through fall. Long-lasting celebration. Something that stays with you for the rest of your life. Celebration. He's also holding an overflowing cup. Whoever this Majesty happens to be. Interesting. Interesting energy. Pisces. Ooh, 2 of Cups. Wow. It's like fire and ice almost. I mean, it's blue, so it looks icy. And not that, not that you're icy, Pisces. Not that at all. You're very warm, loving creatures. Amazing water creatures you are. And they do look like 2 fish. Like they look like, there's bubbles there. There's 2 fish right there. Hi. So definitely your card, Pisces. Dang. Get it, Pisces. Get it. And I don't want to say it's fire and ice, but like there's a spark here of something not necessarily hot and cold, but two very different energies merging. Like, look at what's between them, though. There's a spark, right? Keepers of the flame. Oh my God, now I'm getting a dry throat. Hang on, Pisces. Hang on. Okay. I don't want to start having a hack right in the middle of your reading. That would suck. Okay. So, okay, that's a mocktail, by the way. It's not like an actual beverage. It's not an actual beverage. Okay, so complications arose, but we're soon overcome. Okay. So this is like a deep connection for you. Whether it's your masculine, feminine on your inside, like, you know, doing the spiraling up the spine and sprouting wings to fly. Or if you feel this way about someone and willing to step into something through a portal, because that's the Four of Wands in the tarot, right? It's like a portal. Marriage or celebration of some sort with this lover. This very intimate, loving energy. Interesting. And then there's two in this picture too. Very polar opposites, right? Their hairs are the opposite color and their skin's the opposite color. Their robes are the opposite color. Really cool. Interesting, Pisces. Whatever's in your subconscious or the ancients wants you to know. You have that in you. Maybe you're supposed to... Maybe you're supposed to be in something like this. Maybe somebody's like around you that you're supposed to feel this way for and you're denying it or suppressing it. It's in your subconscious, or you're moving towards it, but you're not realizing that you're moving towards it. Yeah, that's Pisces energy. Very romantic view of love, but a very realistic one at the same time. Which can be devastating for Pisces. At the same time, what up, selfies? Cat just jumped on the bed. Come up the kitty cat. You're fine. You can lay down. Yo, you're fine. Lay down. My dog is also up on the bed. How she does. We just got the kitty cats, and they are learning to share space. Anything else? Sophie, do you have anything to share with us tonight? Sophia and Lilith are the names of the cats. I thought it was a good counterpoint to Zeus and Yoda. What does the universe want Pisces to know? Oh, please don't be major arcana, because I don't have those memorized yet. Oh, there's only one? Why did I think there was two? Only one fell out. Ooh. Well, of course it's major arcana. Why wouldn't it be, darling? So this is wisdom. It looks like the Hermit card. So it's the Hermit, but like with the accumulation, this ivy coming up here, right? Ivy means it's like an established, like Ivy League. Think Ivy League, like established, well-educated, but he's integrated, right? He's got his inner light already. So he's not only this, but he's integrated his inner light and he's bringing his wisdom forth, okay? He's wearing a bear skin, bear head on it. Dang, Pisces. Piranhas in this picture? What the heck? very cool. But it looks to be either he, she, they, whatever have you, darling, is either entering a cave or coming out of it. There's a tree there, but that doesn't mean that it can't be inside of a cave. But there's stars on the outside. It looks coming through. Interesting. Okay. Sun Allen card. Now to the novel part of the reading. Okay. Union. Healing. Oh, there it is. Okay, love. Knowledge or wisdom. Sorry, I just read love. Something else about love in these. Yep, self-love. Okay, knowledge, understanding, awareness, self-knowledge, illumination, introspection. I can see it. Withdrawal, insight, common sense. So the key phrases are: you are here to become wise. Knowledge does not make you wise. Wisdom is learning from one's mistakes. Apply knowledge, logic, and common sense. Learn from more than just books. Seek out your elders. Time to break a cycle. Wisdom is understanding. Wisdom is loving the whole. Know and love your shadow. You have unlimited potential. The road ahead leads to many destinations. Okay, so yeah, maybe I had a Freudian slip or whatever the heck you call those things with the love thing. So wisdom is loving the whole. Know and love your shadow. Pretty shadowy in this picture except for the light they share. So when you come together with someone, right, you come together as a whole. You see the whole person as they are, not some novel, fairy tale, BS type of thing, right? You come as a fragmented being looking to integrate. And so when this type of thing happens, you can't help but integrate aspects of yourself. Okay, that's what this process right here is all about, is integrating parts of yourself that you feel are external right now. So when we either really like something that we see or really dislike something that we see, it is always a fraction of ourself that we feel is missing. Or we might dislike that particular attribute in somebody because we wish we had it, but we could not ever see that thing or witness that thing outside of ourselves if it wasn't already somewhere within us. I hope this makes sense. So when we get triggered and we are just begging the universe or someone else to blow on our burning bottle, bye kids. It is an aspect of ourselves that we either wish we had or we wish we could develop, because for whatever reason, usually it's a person just speaking their mind and being completely blunt and not giving an F, right? And usually it has to do with something in our heart that hurts, and that person speaking about it in an unabashed and insensitive manner. Usually, not always. But those things that we're being kind of triggered into are the very sources of where needs love, attention, and healing. Now, I am not advocating for this by any effing means whatsoever. What I am trying to do is illuminate things. I just did a Capricorn reading, so I'm very much in Mr. Luminous McLumerton vibe right now. So I am just like thinking about that really, really hard on a deep level. How can we bring these things to light and illuminate them so they can be healed? If you can't see it, it's not going to be healed. If you can't assess it, label it, understand it, and pick it out, it's not going to be healed, right? So when we are getting that from outside sources, it's just our inner world going, hey, could we just for a sec, I know you're mad, but could we just for a second just sit with it? Because like I would really like to assess what's happening there and understand it on a deep level and know how to deal with it rather than either running from it, fighting it, placating it. How would you deal with the other one? Running. Or looking at it like a deer in headlights. Whatever. Okay, so when we get into that energy, right, of this, right, inevitably, all the things we love about them are also going to bring up all the things that we do not love about them, which are all the things we don't love about ourselves and all the things we love about ourselves. So, oh God, this is not narcissistic. It's not narcissistic. We are each individualized creatures, but we do not become attracted to people that are so dissimilar from us. Unless we've done a lot of healthy integrating. And even then, when we attract somebody who's the complete opposite to us, we might be very well counterbalanced, but we're still going to run into problems and issues in the relationship because one person wants to go out on the town and have a great time and the other person wants to, be buried deep in weird, I don't know, books, TV shows, video games, whatever, right? So you have those polar opposites and they still have to come to an understanding through that difference and friction. Okay, so it's not all sunshine on rainbows on either side of the spectrum. It's what works best for you and who you are and how you want to integrate your shadow. Because inevitably in any relationship, not just one that's all lovey-dovey, you are going to have moments where you are going to have to accept things about yourself that are not so pleasant, that are not so pleasing for the naked human eye, right? So that is really coming through for me right now with this card, is illuminating those dark places and coming to accept them. You don't have to adore them, but you have to accept them about yourself and say, you know what, this is who I am. I'm not perfect. Nobody is, but I'm going to work on these things. I'm at least going to look at them and try to sit with them to understand. And that's what you're doing, Pisces. That is like what you are on the road to. So let's get into the reading of it. The second of the 8 primary reasons for being is to acquire wisdom. While a person can have great knowledge, if they have no understanding, that knowledge will not make them wise. An individual may possess great capability to retain facts and information. Please don't get it. Don't be good at you. Thank you. She likes the Pisces reading. Thank you, Sophie. Don't be good at you. Okay. I apologize. So an individual may possess a great capability to retain facts and information, but the lack of ability to truly process what they've learned. Some say what wisdom cannot be learned from a book. It's something that is learned through experience. True wisdom is born of understanding our experiences. Wisdom stems from learning from one's successes and mistakes, one's trials and adventures, one's gains and losses. Wisdom is born of awareness and discernment that allows you to judge the best course of action. In most situations, wisdom is the application of knowledge, logic, and common sense. Wisdom is the synthesis of external information acquired via personal experiences and learning. It comes from using logic, emotion, and intuition to analyze and understand, to discern the truth, to grow in awareness, and then use that knowledge to find our place and purpose within the universe and to live a good and productive life. I think that's pretty dang freaking true, Pisces. I think that's a good one. No, I'm not going to end it there. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So I think, okay, here's the other one. So I saw this one. I'm like, ooh, Pisces. So I'm not sure if it was reverse or upright. So I'm going to give you both sides of the card. I have this one memorized because I get it a lot. So this is the 12th. So this would be the Knight of Air. The Knight of Swords, if you will. Yes, Sophie. What's that seat catching you is? Yes, I love you too, darling. Ooh, yes. Okay, so the scribe is... Okay. No, we don't. No, that's not for... Thank you. Okay, so the scribe is... Oh, this is my love. Okay. So the scribe is telling you to start writing, start journaling. Something needs to be written down. Something needs to be processed and spilled out, right? In the mental realms and then out into the physical. Something that you're learning or you've experienced in your own personal life needs to be accumulated, right? We just read this guy, right? So something in your experiences, right, needs to be kind of understood on a really deep level and then brought forth in some sort of scribble fashion. It needs to be written down. Something really important needs to be kept record. And I know you Pisces are going to love hearing that because y'all have a Jesus complex like nobody's business that I just freaking eat up. I love watching it unfold. Right? You're like, I have learned so much. Come with me, darling. This is very Piscean reads. Yes. Yes. You've learned it. You've experienced it. You've earned this. Freaking write it down and get it out there. And if it were in reverse, it would be keep your writings and whatnot protected. So like, make sure go through all your security stuff online, security stuff at the bank, security with this, security with that, and keep it protected, right? That's what the scribe upside down means. And keep whatever, like make a backup. If you are writing it down already or you're journaling it or whatever, keep it in a safe space, back it up if you have it on a computer, yada, yada, yada. Sylvia, you are the sweetest, most preciousest, aside from love, right? And Yoda, and yeah. Which I have to see to it. Okay. So what else can we expand on for Pisces? From the universe, the ancients, old tribe members. Yes, darling. Sophie definitely has something to say. I don't know what it is, but she's... So you're working a little maybe too hard in some area that you're not supposed to be working as hard in. That's what I'm getting. Like work on your scribing, dog. Yes. Okay. So I think it's more along the lines of like, I'm getting like, just, it's right there in front of you. You're not reaching for it. Working too hard and not getting enough payoff? Working too hard in the wrong area? Working too... Come on, Uni. Help a girl out. Ooh, child. Okay. King of Wands. Got a salamander under his chair. Salamanders are good at losing their tail and regrowing them. This is telling me you've had your tail cut off and you're like, I'm going back for more. I'm going back for more, even though I lose my tail every time I do this. Dope. So your desire is here. It's beautiful. It's not paying off. Interesting. Very interesting, Pisces. Sophie. Diamond Angel. What else do you have for us? Nothing? Alright. Let's go back to Uni then. What does Uni also have to tell Pisces about working his tail off? Okay. Page of Pentacles. You're not seeing an opportunity. It's not that you're not getting one. Ooh. Definitely moving in the wrong direction. Definitely going the wrong way. Pentacles over here. You're headed that way. Well, knock it off. Because you already got everything you need. You have the key to the kingdom. And you're like, oh, I know it's delightful and delectable and all these beautiful things, but I just don't want it. Pisces, come on, man, dude. Key is right there, dude. I'm getting this is right in front of you, too. Like, this isn't something that's eluding you or that you don't see on the daily. Nothing is suggesting here that this isn't a real physical reality for you. So something in your physical realm already, in the physical, is pointing towards this energy or this person or whatever you want to attach that to, and saying this is where it's at, good buddy. This is where it's at, right? This is your key to the kingdom. And you're like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm gonna keep being this person and regrow my tail over and over and over again. Okay, Pisces. That's Pisces. They're either all the way in. Oh, okay. You also like. Oh, yeah. All right, Pisces. You do you. But just saying, like, it's right there if you want it. It's right there. It's right there in your physical reality. He, she, they're right there. Just reach out, dude. They can just say, can we spend some more intimate time together? And when I say intimate, I don't mean in the bedroom. Oh, Christ, why is everybody gotta be like that? Like, and maybe it could be. Maybe you need to take it to the next level. I don't know. I'm not you. 6 of Cups in reverse, which means you are not reflecting on the past the way you need to be. What did I say? You're not seeing it. It's somewhere in your past. Somewhere in your past, you left this lovely, lovely creature in this lovely union. You've left it. You've left it in the past. And you're still on fire about it. You're still on fire about it. But I have a feeling that if you share your wisdom and get that off your chest, spew it out, I think this will clear. I think that might clear you for a path towards this. It'll definitely make you more comfortable in your own skin. It'll definitely clear up some of that mental, emotional residue that you've kind of picked up and are like, I don't want to look at it. This is way too painful. But you're right there, dude. You're right there. You got the key right in your hand. Get it out. Get it in the open. Right? Step into this. Because that's your 10th cup, dude. Dudettes. Lemon. Whatever you want to call yourselves. It's right there. Go be a mermaid, Pisces. Go be a... That's my title. Go be a mermaid, darling. It's just waiting for you. You deserve all the happiness in the world. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. You deserve all the happiness. Everybody does. Trust me. You got this. Go get it. Go get it. Okay. Hope that helped. Have a beautiful week.